Today I'll be going to talk about how to pass multiple record IDs from a list view to a Salesforce screen flow. And in the last video I have talked about like how to create a quick action which basically update bulk cases which are selected. Like if I just select multiple case records from this list view, and if I just click on this bulk close cases button, then it will just ask for a few of the fields we want to update. Like for example, I just want to update the case status, and we want to update the priority, and we want to update the description. And based on upon clicking on the save, it will just update the cases to be status as closed, right? So this is how bulk updation happened. But in today's demo and in the last session, I have created this quick action, this quick action on the case object, and the action type is a update record. And if you have not watched that video, I'll be adding the tutorial link in this video description so that you can understand how that quick action can be configured at the object, and we can enable that action button in the list view. But today I'll be going to talk about how to launch a screen flow from that list view button, and we can pass collection of records, like multiple collection of records, to that screen flow. So in that case, we just need to create a collection variable in our flow, and we just need to create the collection variable with the name in lower cases IDS, right? IDs. That is case sensitive and all are lowercase. So Salesforce automatically recognizes that variable and populates it with the IDs of any record selected in the list view, right? So we are going to see that use case today. And let me just go to flows. From the home, I'll just go to flows, and I'll just create a simple screen flow. And the flow types, I'll just select the screen automations, and under screen automations we just need to select the screen flow. And in here I'll first create the variable, which is resource type of variable, and the API name. So this is case sensitive, and we need to mind that very carefully. Like this should be case sensitive, and it is in, this should be in lowercase, right? And this should be data type of text, and it should allow multiple values, right? And this should be available for input as well, so that we can get the list of record IDs that are selected from the list view, and we can just simply show that. And in here I'll just simply use a decision element to check whether the IDs collection are null or not, or based on that I'll just display the list of record IDs that are selected, right? So null check for IDs. So I'll just simply check in here like null, not null. So in here I'll just pass the collection variable, and this is null is false. Then we want to show those list of IDs in a screen component, right? And here let me just save this flow quickly. Pass selected IDs from list view button to screen flow, right? So I'll just quickly save the flow, and in here we want to just show a screen like screen 1, and in the display component, we display text, we just want to display those list of IDs, right? So in here I can just insert the resource IDs. So selected IDs, let me just provide the label as selected IDs, and in here all the IDs will be shown as comma separated. And I'll just click on done, and I'll just clone this one, this screen component. Let me just paste this element, and in here I'll just say like select at least one record, right? So this is the null scenario where the user has not selected any of the records, and without selecting any record they just clicked the button, right? In that case, we want to show this message to the user that they should select at least one record. So we can just simply save the flow, and we can just activate the flow as well. Now we just need to create the list view button, right? So I'll just go to the case object, and in the case object, under button links and actions, I'll just click on this new button or link, and in here we just, let me just refresh the page once. And in here we can just provide the label as send or pass multiple IDs demo. And in here we just need to select the list view button, since we want to add that button in the list view, not in the record page level, right? So in case of record page level, if we want to add that button, we can select like detail page link or detail page button. Since we want to add in this view, related list view button, that is a list view button layout, we just need to configure, right? So in here, and this checkbox needs to be checked, display checkboxes mean these are the checkboxes, right? If we deselect this one, like this will not be multi-select purpose. So in here this is okay, like display in existing window with sidebar, we have different configurations we can make as per our requirements. And in the content source, we can just simply use the URL as content source, and in here we just need to pass the flow name, right? So slash flow slash API name of the flow. Let me just copy the API name of the flow, and let me just paste it here, and I'll just simply click on save. So it will saying that the new custom list button will not be displayed until it is not added in that layout, right? So we have created this button, custom button, list view custom button, but we need to add this in the list view button layout. So in that case, we just need to click on this list view button layout, and in that list view button layout, we just need to edit this list view. And in here we can see this, under this custom buttons, this button is now available, pass multiple IDs demo. So I'll just make it to be selected buttons section. So we are just good to go, and I'll just save it. And let me just hard refresh this list view, and we can see this button is now showing. And if I just click on this button without selecting any of the IDs, so it will show the message like select one record. So we can see that this message is showing like select at least one record, since we did not selected any of the record. So I'll just go back, and now I'll just select few records, and let me just click on this pass multiple IDs demo button again, and we should see those IDs as comma separated, and we can see selected IDs, and those IDs are comma separated. So these are the case record IDs, and which are selected record IDs are showing as comma separated. So this is the part one of how to we can pass the record IDs directly from this list view to the screen flow. And in the next part 2 video, I'll be talk about our real use cases that we generally apply in our real-time Salesforce projects and all. So please stay tuned, and if you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching. I'll be uploading more tutorials on Salesforce Omni Studio and Data Cloud topic, as well as Agentforce topic. So please stay tuned.